Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Josh. This morning we are here out at the marsh doing some scouting for upcoming waterfowl season. Holy cow, guys, the water is like way down at the boat ramp. There's no possible way to even launch right there. Definitely have to have a kayak in this area. So to give you guys an idea, I mean, here's the marsh right here. This is what I was talking about. The boat launch is actually just back over here. There's just no way physically possible to get a boat down in this area and launch. So, I mean, it's definitely like kayak area. Take your kayak out here. We haven't had a lot of rain. Today is just all about scouting. I didn't even bring a gun. I actually waited. It's about 6:45, 7 a.m. here. Coming out here, get my bearings, see if I see any birds out here. And so far, I've seen a few. I've seen some geese, seen a couple ducks. All right, so I just spotted, looked like a widgeon right down there in the bushes. Watch out for rattlesnakes. Not this time of the year. It's pretty desolate. It's unfortunate too, because in this specific area where I'm at right now, this is the Ducks Unlimited conservation spot, Havasu Wildlife Refuge. We tend in Arizona to have our duck season like really late season at the end of December going into January. Like right now, we are a couple days away from Thanksgiving. Our high in this area is going to be in the high 80s today. So the thing I think about waterfowl hunting in certain areas like Arizona, most people are gonna say like, oh man, you know, there's just no waterfowl out there. There is, but it's two places here in Arizona. The first being northern Arizona and the second being down here. This is definitely the premier spot. The biggest thing is if you don't have a boat. I don't have a boat. I actually got a blind this year. I got a layout blind, got a Rogers Goosebuster XL 2.0, but I don't have like a kayak or a boat just yet. And I keep thinking like, man, if I'm gonna buy a kayak to be able to come scout out this area, like for the amount of money that like an Ascend H12 cost, I might as well just buy a small John boat, because like once I deck it out, like the cost is pretty much the same. Of course, I've seen a lot of people on the internet, you know, be like, oh, you need to move, and this isn't where I plan to be forever. But for now, it's peaceful and beautiful out here. Yes, I'd love to live in an area with a lot more ducks, but hey, I'll take what I can get out here. So one thing that if you're new here and you haven't watched some of my other videos, this is my first year hunting waterfowl in the state of Arizona. It's a huge learning process. The whole idea is coming out here and getting an understanding of the lay of the land, understanding that if there are ducks in the area, where are they gonna be at? Where are they gonna be roosting? Where are they gonna be nesting? Where are they gonna be feeding? All those things that you gotta do due diligence. Today is very minimal. Brought the GoPro, give you guys a better viewpoint from a POV. Brought the camera. My weapon today is my binos. One thing that I wanted to do differently than I did when I went out and did quail hunting or dove hunting is I brought a gun every single time, and I actually thought this morning maybe I will just bring my semi, and if I get a chance, you know, I can do a jump shot. But I was realistic with myself and my intention, and the intention today is just to scout and understand the area. Again, I've never been here, so I don't want to get over cocky. I don't want to get greedy. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for a little bit and kind of see what I can see. Would this not be like a legit spot to post up? Imagine you got your gun here. Come right in here. Calling some birds in. Got your spread right here. Boom! Yeah, it's a cool little spot. Oh shoot. I think that might have been a bird right there. No, false alarm. Just a fish. I like to just kind of walk down this the river's edge here. Gosh, this would just be a perfect spot to post up. You don't even necessarily need a bunch of camo. Just blend yourself in right here. If you could call some ducks in. Set your spread out right here. I don't actually know how deep it is, but it couldn't be that deep. I'd say like the top is it's probably only 2 or 3 feet deep. Gosh, I wish I would have brought my waders now. And I have to be super careful because I have my camera with me. And to carry my camera with me over water is very scary. Did I do preseason scouting? Yes. However, I have never been to this specific area that I'm at. Oh, there goes a bunch of quail. It's really not preseason scouting because it is waterfowl season right now. It's better to just get out in the field and scout, you know? Everybody will say that you need to scout, and it's really crucial for any new duck hunter, beginner like myself, an expert, avid person, because I've had plenty of times, especially on this channel, just going out and scouting places for, let's say, quail or upland birds, scouted like 5 different spots. And each time I went back to those spots, it was just terrible. So coming out and scouting for waterfowl is essentially no different. You still need to come out into the area. Just because one spot worked one time doesn't guarantee you that it's going to work the next time. You have to have a constant like backup plan. The good thing about hunting out here, for me, I have all my licensing for waterfowl, quail, dove, federal duck stamp, but out here, right in this area, it's kind of a toss-up because if you go about a half a mile back behind us, it's all tribal land. A little bit closer right here, it's all Fish and Wildlife Service land. So it's not hard, but you just have to kind of come to these areas and keep finding the right spot. I actually ran into a gentleman a couple minutes ago. We walked back the whole way as I was walking back out there. So unfortunately, he didn't want to be on camera, but with that information, it gave me kind of a good idea, generalized what I want, what I think my expectations are to come out here and do waterfowl hunting. I'm going to wait a little bit longer as the cold front moves in through December. But yeah, hope this video kind of gave you guys a little bit understanding how I come out and scout for this particular area. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up, a like, consider subscribing, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.